1990, Spain. A young girl, Sylvia, lives with her mother in a small town. She works in an underwear factory, and her boyfriend Jose is the son of the owner of the same factory. Sylvia grows up without a father, with whom her mother, Carmen, quarreled a long time ago. Carmen runs her own brothel bar, where she and several girls sleep with men for money. Sylvia finds out that she is pregnant and tells Jose about it. She worries that his family will not allow them to marry because of class differences. Sylvia is a simple worker, and Jose's parents are the richest people in the town. But he promises that he will fix everything and will be able to convince his parents of the seriousness of his intentions. Jose confesses his love to Sylvia and puts a ring from a beer can on her finger. Sylvia is happy with such a gift and the gesture behind it, but her mother has a different opinion. Carmen scolds her daughter for careless behavior with a man and asks Sylvia not to repeat her mother's mistakes, namely, not to rush into marriage and not to give birth early. Carmen knows the groom's mother, Conchita, and believes that she will not allow her son to marry a simple girl. At the factory's anniversary celebration, Jose tries to introduce Sylvia to his mother, but Conchita is busy watching her husband, who is having a sweet conversation with Carmen. Conchita wonders aloud who could have invited this slut to the celebration, and Jose says that he did it to introduce both families. Indignant Sylvia adds that Carmen is her mother, and then she goes home, realizing that today's meeting did not go well. In the evening, Conchita asks her husband does he think his son's choice is the right one, but he does not want to take someone's side and therefore does not give a clear answer. Later, Jose comes, but he does not dare to tell his mother about Sylvia's pregnancy, and therefore Conchita declares that she will not tolerate the slut's daughter as her daughter-in-law. Days pass, and Conchita gradually suppresses her son's determination to get married, and Sylvia realizes that Jose is self-confident only in words, but in fact he is mother-dependent. However, Conchita sees that her son continues to love Sylvia and will not give up his intentions easily, so she decides to stage a provocation. Conchita watches handsome young men try out as models for underwear ads. One of them, Raul, stands out from the rest. He is tall, strong, and has a significant bulge in his underpants. Conchita's plan is simple. She offers Raul a job. He must seduce Sylvia so that the whole town will know about it, and then Jose will break up with her. Raul delivers meat to shops every morning and is sure that one day he will become a famous bullfighter. He is a simple guy. He eats garlic every day for health, and when he is offered money, he puts it in his pocket. Raul agrees to seduce Sylvia for a reward. Conchita takes him to Sylvia's house in her Mercedes, and Raul says that he will buy a car like that one day. He opens the barn door and shoves a clove of garlic in the piglet's butt to make it run towards the road. Then Raul heroically saves the frightened animal from death so that Sylvia can see it. He asks for a bottle of beer for help, and Sylvia treats him, but he has to drink it outside. She does not invite Raul to the house and honestly warns that she has a fiancé. In the morning, Raul offers Sylvia a ride, and when she refuses and leaves, he shouts after her that they couldn't be friends, but they can have a good sex. Sylvia calls Raul a scoundrel and continues on foot with a heavy bag, so not to sit into his car. In the evening, Raul notices her with Jose at the disco and waits for the moment. When Sylvia goes to the toilet, Raul rushes in there, kisses Sylvia and gets a slap in the face for it. He smiles, says that he likes Sylvia, and then leaves as if nothing happened. After the disco, Sylvia demonstratively looks hurt, and when Jose asks why, she says she's pregnant, and Jose as if doesn't care. He promises again to talk to his parents about the wedding and claims he has a plan. First of all, he wants to attract his father to his side, and to first impress him, he offers to make a novelty in the world of underwear, underpants for dogs. The father rejects this idea because their sales market is much wider than their production capabilities. In other words, they don't have possibility to make enough underwear for people, so how they can think about dogs? For comfort, Jose comes to Carmen, but she says that now she cannot sleep with him as before because he is her daughter's fiancé. But Jose asks for one last time, and Carmen agrees. At night, Raul and his friend break into someone's farm to play bullfighting with the local bull, and to tickle their nerves even more, they do it completely naked. Suddenly, a watchman notices them, so the boys quickly run away from the farm. which is next to Sylvia's house. Raul probably thinks that the first acquaintance with her was not made too good, just because he was in clothes, but this time everything will definitely work out. Sylvia gives the guys her father's old pants and takes them outside. Before leaving, Raul tells Sylvia again that he likes her a lot, and then he kisses the window. And this time Sylvia smiles widely. Later, Conchita arranges a secret meeting with Raul at a motel to find out how Sylvia's seduction is going. The romantic mood and the desire for some new exciting sensations excite Conchita, and she seduces Raul. In a fit of passion, she asks Raul not to date Sylvia anymore, but to love only her instead. When he promises this, Conchita suggests that he ask for anything he wants, and Raul says after a quarter of a second, Yamaha 600 motorcycle. Jose admits to his father that Sylvia is pregnant, and the father offers his son to decide for himself how he will proceed, to go against his mother's opinion or to continue to live according to her rules. Happy, Conchita returns from the motel and forbids her son from having a relationship with Sylvia, and Jose again cannot find the strength to deny his mother. Raul breaks his own promise and continues to see Sylvia against Conchita's terms. His self-confidence and persistence, which Jose lacks so much, Sylvia likes more and more, and she falls in love with Raul. Later, he arrives at a gas station and stops near a slot machine. Nearby, on the side of the road, Sylvia meets Jose and says that they have to break up. Jose doesn't listen. Instead, he tries to undress Sylvia, and when she refuses to make love with him, Jose rages and shouts that she is cheating on him. It starts raining. Jose leaves, and a crying Sylvia goes into a gas station, where she meets Raul. They kiss each other passionately, and what is happening is noticed by Jose, who drove up to the gas station. He doesn't have the courage to enter and goes home dejected and informs his mother that he saw Sylvia in the arms of another man. But Conchita is no longer concerned about her son's problem, because she is jealous of Raul, who promised her not to meet Sylvia. Sylvia wants to go home, but Raul declares his love for her and shouts about it to all of Spain. He takes Sylvia to his place of work, a meat warehouse, where no one will disturb them. In the evening, Conchita decides to visit Raul to make sure of his feelings for her, and Jose notices her mother's unusually late appearance outside. He is sure that his mother is going to talk to Sylvia and decides to follow her. In the warehouse, Raul and Sylvia make love, eat garlic and ham, and feel completely happy. Conchita arrives, kicks the donated motorcycle, and notices Raul with Sylvia. He probably can't hear the sound of the engine, because Sylvia's knees are covering his ears. Disappointed Conchita is watching the lovers, when suddenly Jose arrives, who has found the best moment to speak frankly with his mother. He informs that Sylvia is pregnant, and now Conchita understands that her son must marry Sylvia. After all, then her son will be happy, she will have a grandson, and Raul will also be free. Meanwhile, Raul apologizes to Sylvia, but does not say for what. Conchita and Jose continue to wait until the lovers go home. At night, blinded by hatred, Jose tells his mother that he wants to kill Raul. But Conchita calms her son down, because he won't achieve anything that way. Conchita promises to fix everything herself. First, she goes to Sylvia and confesses that she paid Raul to seduce the girl. He doesn't love Sylvia, he just wanted a new motorcycle. Suddenly, Jose knocks on the door and through tears says that he loves Sylvia and begs for his forgiveness. When Sylvia kicks him out, Jose promises to find and kill Raul. In the morning, Conchita comes to Raul's warehouse and informs him that Sylvia is pregnant from Jose, but Raul says that he will not give up on his love and asks Conchita to go. She is blinded by her passion for Raul, so she offers to fulfill any of his wishes so that he continues to be only with her. Conchita offers him a new Mercedes, and Raul's desire for her suddenly flares up. Meanwhile, Jose comes to Carmen and demands that she once again sleep with him for money. Carmen calls Jose a pathetic coward who is worthless without the support of his parents. She asks Jose to leave and not appear in the bar again, and the angry guy, as a proof of his brutality, throws local parrot out into the street. Then he promises to kill Raul and goes to the warehouse. Sylvia remembers yesterday's threat from Jose to kill Raul, so she comes to Jose's father. She asks for help and to calm his son, when suddenly the father kisses Sylvia, apparently remembering his old love to Carmen. Jose arrives at the warehouse and sees his mother's Mercedes, which finally drives him crazy. He bangs on the door and shouts for Raul to come outside. Jose sees his mother getting dressed and attacks Raul, using a beef leg as a weapon. Raul arms himself with the same beef leg and at first tries to calm the rage-blinded Jose, and then, defending himself and not failing his strength, Raul hits Jose hard on the head, and the guy falls to the ground. His crying mother runs up to him, seeing no signs of life in Jose. His father arrives with Sylvia and realizes that they are late. Jose is dead. Sylvia is returning the engagement ring from a beer can to him when Carmen suddenly arrives. The injured Raul asks Conchita for forgiveness. At sunset, Jose's father embraces Sylvia. Carmen holds the dead Jose's head in her arms, and Raul cries in Conchita's lap. None of them know what to do next.